Welcome to the final day of the 2024 IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships. Presented by Eleiko and SBD, we are live from Austin, Texas. This is the men's equipped 120 kilo class, the Opens. And my name is Joe Whiteley, and it has been my absolute pleasure to have been at this entire competition with the one and only Gary Williams.
Yeah, we are into the last day and the last afternoon and evening of lifting. And it's been non-stop excitement, and it is set to continue because, of course, we've got the under 120 kilo men now. Then we'll have the 84 plus and 120 plus women this evening. These sessions are always set to be exciting, of course, with these bigger weight classes, always pushing each other to the edge. If we see some people get their opening lifts on, it is going to be hell for leather.
So there is your running order. We have 10 lifters in this class.
Just having a quick look at the world records.
Yeah, I was just going to ask Gary, what is the world record in this class?
We've got Opens at 375.5 and the Masters is 365. They are some big numbers.
So we have a Masters lifter in this category. Oh, actually, it's Sellinger.
Yeah, Sellinger is Masters lifter.
Just moved into the Masters this year, and the Masters record was 365.
That's a big number.
Little bit out of reach today, perhaps. And that 120 kilo record belongs to Victor Leskovets. He set that in Vilnius in 21.
Right. That was in Vilnius.
We are underway already, and this is Mark the Brick Liebrick. 212.5 on the bar.
Yeah, we might get close to the open record and give it a little bit of a shake up. Depends on where people are sitting at the end, if the opportunity presents. This is first competition, is it?
Yeah, it is. First international, anyway.
It's off to a great start.
We raised the bar to 230 kilos.
That is a brilliant way to make your international debut, 3 white lights.
Yeah, after a start like that, he is definitely the brick.
Bar is loaded. Our lifter from Canada is Arshia.
I should say we've arbitrarily given him that nickname just now.
He is 31 years old, makes his living as a coach.
Here is Arshia Arshadi, Canada, looking for 230 kilos.
Some big opening lifts on the board. It's going to be pretty tough at the top there. We've got quite a few lifters opening well above 300, so there's going to be a nice little battle for the medals.
World Bench in Sun City last year was his first.
He did all right in Sun City. He's 5th on the table, I think. And that's a pretty quality finish for your first Worlds.
Absolutely.
That is a good lift. 3 white lights. Please raise the bar to 250 kilos.
Flying start with lifts on the board. That's what we like to see.
Mr. SBD.
Oh, he handled that well too.
Martin Agos from the United States. 37 years old, been competing for 7 years.
It's like half the United States are in the
They're
crowd.
his kids. They're his kids. This is Marty Agos, USA. And he has a number of his children in the audience shouting encouragement, opening with 250 kilos.
That's a great opportunity being on your home soil to be able to bring your family along. Quite often they don't get to travel and see all these competitions.
That's a great start.
That's a solid start, isn't it?
A little bit of a wave to the family.
That is a solid start though.
First IPF international competition.
Bar is loaded. Our lifter from the Czech Republic.
We say all the time that equipped lifting is such a difficult discipline, and he's absolutely nailed that.
Years old, been competing for 18 years.
Now here's Milan Sellinger.
Now this isn't his
Czechia.
first competition.
No, he had a rough time in South Africa though. Didn't manage to get one on the board.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be here to make up for that today.
And they do say you're not a real equipped lifter till you've bombed at least once.
Yeah, look, I think it's just part and parcel, particularly in bench. It just comes with the territory. he's off to a good
He's
start.
not bombing today.
He has
The
a
lift is
very,
good.
very
3
low
white
touch
lights,
point, doesn't
please
he?
raise the bar
Yeah, his
to
maximum
280
tuck
kilos.
applied, so he tucks his elbows right in and brings the
It
bar
is loaded.
low
We
down
are
on his
ready.
chest,
Our next lifter from Japan,
which is the
Satoshi
style I use, if I'm
Kase.
honest.
Yep, and it works well for him. So
Satoshi is 33 years old.
I'm always
works in
concerned about where my
sales.
belt is, so that
Has been competing
I
in
don't bring it
decades.
down on my belt. Satoshi Kase, Japan, for 280 kilos.
he's lifted well above this in the past.
Another lifter that struggled in South Africa and didn't get one in. I think there was a lot of movement through the hips, Gary.
Yeah, that was
The
a
lift
tough
is
one.
good.
He
3 white
gets the
lights.
3 whites, so
Please
Must
raise
have kept
the
his
bar
butt
to
planted. Your butt, shoulders and
285
head
kilos.
must remain in contact with the bench.
We are loaded and ready for Fredrik Soderberg of Norway. He is 27 years old, works as
Here's
a
Fredrik
carpenter,
Søberg,
and has been
Norway.
competing 7 years.
And I do apologise, I just can't get to grips with Norwegian vowel sounds. I am trying though.
285 for a solid opening lift. Norwegian team very busy this week.
First international competition for Fredrik.
That would explain why I didn't recognise him or his name. Gets the touch. Oh, a bit slow off the chest there, and that's
That is a no
really.
lift and a
You can
fantastic
see he
lift
hesitated a little
by
bit.
our spotters and loaders once
I think that's
again.
just a bit of first lift nerve
Take the
more than
bar
anything.
295 kilos.
He just hesitated from the start. And it got the better of him.
Bar is loaded. We are ready. Our lifter from Austria, Markus Gluck.
Marcus Gluck,
He
Austria,
works as a
295 on the
trainer.
bar.
He's 34 years old, and he has been competing a dozen years.
I thought he lifted earlier in the competition, but I can't see his name.
No, I don't think Marcus did. It was another athlete
Ah.
from Austria.
The same surname. I get you. Fourth place finish in Sun City last year.
Looking to improve on that today. Oh, he's caught the rack.
I think
He's
he's just.
still pressed it up. I don't know. Yeah.
Is
Well,
a
he's got
good
2
lift,
white lights.
2-1 for Marcus. We go
So
up to
the blue card
320
failure
kilos.
is for downward movement of the bar or soft lockout.
So hitting the rack is not a problem as long as it
Bar is
doesn't
loaded
show
for Victor
support. I don't
Leskovitz
think. I think that
of
might be for.
Ukraine.
I think that was for lockout.
Yep. Here's Victor Leskovitz. He has the world record in
Victor
this
is
class
34 years old. He's been competing
at 375.5.
It's just a ridiculous number. Might as well bench press a small car.
That was a great
strong
opening lift
looking
at
opener, and he's good
320.
with 3
Yeah,
white
and don't
lights.
let the speed of that lift fool you. That is how every one of his lifts looks every single time. Regardless of the weight, that's how they look.
Bar is loaded.
Per Marius
We call to
Hula.
the platform Peja Marius
340 on the
Hola
bar.
of Norway. He's a 35-year-old teacher, been competing almost 20 years.
These are 2 big opening lifts coming. 340 and then 345.
That's a tough lockout. And
I don't think he's going to get it there, though. Oh, yeah, he does. Just nipped it in the end.
Please raise the bar to
and that's why he is the
345
defending
kilos.
world champion in this class.
Our final
Of
Yeah,
course,
opener.
Ukraine didn't send a big
Bar
team
is
to Sun
loaded.
City
No,
last
that's
year.
right. And we
await
mentioned that
Arslan
Leskevets
Suyamshelyev
is
of
the
Kazakhstan.
world record holder. And you might be
He's a
wondering why,
35-year-old coach that's been
if he's the world record
competing
holder
for
at
16
375.5, why is he opening at 320? Why is he only going to 335? Because this amount of weight, you cannot maintain that constantly throughout the year. So you'll have times where he's lifting world records, and you'll have times where he's backing off just a little bit to allow his body to manage that. These are huge amounts of weight, and they take their toll.
This is Arslan Suyamshelyev, Kazakhstan, for 345. He missed Sun City last year. Again, the Kazakhstan team didn't send a big team.
That was a great
He
opener, though,
blew
wasn't
that
it?
away.
But he was
The
the
lift
silver
is good.
medalist
We get ready
in
for round
Kazakhstan in
2.
22.
225 kilos
Well,
will be the weight.
He just sent a
Folks,
message that he
if
means
you like
business
what you
today.
see, you let these lifters know it. Please clap your hands and raise your voices. Bar is loaded for Mark Liebrick of the United States.
So Arslan Suyamshelyev leads the way with 345, ahead of Marius Hula with 340 and Victor Leskevets 320. Here's Mark Liebrick, USA, for 225.
That's a quick turnaround for these big guys as well. Yeah, you got a little under 10-minute turnaround time. I mean, at this size weights, they're really just catching their breath. And they've got to lift again. That was a solid second lift.
Yeah, that was
is
great.
a picture-perfect attempt for Mark Liebrick. We
He
move
is
up to
looking good today for his
242.5.
first ever
It is
international.
loaded. It is ready. Our lifter from Canada, Arshia Ashadi, opened at 230, moves up to 242.5.
Arshia Ashadi, Canada, 242.5 on the bar. $12.5 kilo increase from his opener.
Oh, another great lift.
Looking good, Arshia. He's 2 for 2.
These
Please
guys
raise
are
the
looking
bar to
really good today.
295 kilos. Our lifter is Milan Selinja of the Czech Republic. Bar is loaded.
Here's Milan
This will move him
Selinga,
from 6th
Czechia,
to
for
5th place.
285. He's gone up 10. This will move him ahead of Cassie.
It's not really a huge jump either, 10 kilos in this weight class. It's more on the conservative side of lifts.
And
That was a
Milan
great
is 2
bench.
for 2. Please raise the bar to
Yeah.
290
Looked a bit more
kilos.
comfortable than his opener.
It certainly did. It moved a lot faster as well.
Bar is loaded. We are ready for
Makes great
Satoshi
use of that low touch
Kasa
point.
of Japan.
A lot less body movement in that
This
one
is a
too.
10-kilo jump for Satoshi.
Satoshi
And it will
Kase,
put him at the
Japan,
5th
for
place.
290.
I think his hips are lifting there, trying to get
And
under
I'm
that
concerned
bar.
about that
That
right
is a no
arm.
lift. We will see him
Don't
one
think
more
that really
time.
locked out.
Our next weight is 290 kilos.
I
It
see the
is
coach running
loaded
to the
and
jury,
ready.
but I don't think he's going to get a lot of joy there.
But at least he'll be able to see the replay over their shoulder.
Yeah, and I think that's
And-
really important.
Yeah, as soon as he looked
Has
at it, he came
opted
back
to
away.
jump 5 kilos.
But now he knows exactly what the issue was.
We have a 3-person jury here today. They can overturn any 2-to-1 decisions for good or for bad. They do not require the coach to request it. Fredrik Sureberg, Norway, 4290.
Yeah, needs to get this one on the board so we can have some fun on the third. Up 5 kilos, probably the same decision I would have made. At 285 to 290, he's not going to feel that significantly on the bar, but it might be enough just to get a better touch to give him a better press. Yeah, that much touch was much easier, but he's still not getting the speed. But he's got it there. And he gets the white lights.
Now I can see the jury approaching the referees. Not quite sure what the issue is. Startled the centre referee. She jumped about a foot in the air. I don't think she was expecting to be touched on the shoulder.
Well, you imagine she's very focused on what's going on, and suddenly someone walks up behind and touches you on the shoulder.
But this is good. The jury have just spoken to the referees about their expectation. I saw some gestures with the locked arms. And I do like to see, because we've got blue tie referees, Cat 2s on the platform. So the red ties, the Cat 1s, have just come out and just discussed where they expect the standard to be.
Yeah, it's all about maintaining and improving a standard all the way along.
Markus Gluck, Austria, for 310. Ah, it was a difficult touch.
Yeah, it skipped around a bit on him. I don't think he really got it where he wanted it.
And if he can get that touch exactly right and just pull it in really strongly, then he's getting great pop off the chest. And from the noise, I think it's Marty Agos coming out next.
That is fantastic, isn't it?
I think we've got just a few Marty Agos.
And he's gone up 70 kilos, Gary.
Okay, didn't see that coming. I'm assuming he's put on a different shirt.
I'm assuming he's changed his shirt,
And
yeah.
it is. I think he had a blue shirt on when he came out the first lift.
I think you're right, actually. So this will move him from 8th to 4th. It's a big jump to make, though, even if you've changed your shirt.
Oh, it's just dumped on him there. He just.
It's really hard because he's put a smaller or a tighter shirt on to do this lift, but he hasn't had a rep in it yet, so he's not had a chance to sort of internally calibrate.
So he should get the second one. So let's have a look. Does it pop forward? Yeah, it starts moving forward there.
Yeah, and then just drops.
Yeah. Great job from the spotters. That is an enormous amount of weight for the spotters to be grabbing.
In third place.
Here's Victor Leskovet, Ukraine, for 335, sitting in third place. This will keep him in touch with the two in front.
Yeah, that's all he needs to do. He knows what he's capable of doing, and all he needs to do is just stay in touch.
Got a wealth of experience in his corner.
He's so strong in that top part, isn't
Wow.
Victor
And in that top part of the
rams up
lift, that is
335.
all
The
you.
lift is good.
he? I think that's the most excitement I've ever seen from his coach, ever.
Bar is loaded. We are ready for Pia Marius Hola of Norway.
Per Marius Hula, Norway.
He's in second place.
347 and a half. This will move him ahead of Suyun Shaliev.
He is looking really strong today. He competes in 3 lift as well. He competed in Stavanger, I think, in the 3 lift equipped.
Yeah, I think so. Ah, no, I'm on the wrong lifter card, which is why that didn't sound right to me. Yeah, he was in Stavanger. Bench 340 at that comp. This is 347
I gotta think his butt's off the bench.
Just missed the lockout. We will see him one
That's
more
a shame.
time.
He
Let's
did
take it up to
successfully press that weight in
355
Merignac at the
for
European
Arslan
bench last year.
Suyun Shiliev of Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
It was off the bench before he even started the press. So.
Bar is loaded. He is your current leader.
Having a bit of a difficult day.
Knocked off a
I
345
mean,
on
a
his
equipped bench
opener,
is like
and
that.
he
I mean,
was
you
up 10
can
kilos.
do everything perfectly a week before competition, come to competition, and everything's different. It's just the nature of it. Equipment, the way the equipment fits, you know, and it changes from week to week.
And it's hugely affected by long haul travel. You will not be the same weight when you get off the plane as you were when you got on it. This is the man in the lead, Arslan Suyunshaliev. 355 on the bar to extend his lead. I caught the rack.
Power was brilliant.
The lift is good for Arslan. He is
So
cruising.
you can catch the rack,
We strip it
providing
down
the
to
rack
230
doesn't
kilos
demonstrate
for Mark
that it's
Lieber.
providing support for the
Folks,
lift.
it sounded fantastic. Please keep it coming. Bar is loaded. We are into third attempts. This is where the lifters need you the most.
So here we go. This is the end of the second round. It's Arslan Suyunshaliev, 355. Pomarius Hula is in second place on 340. And Victor Leskovets is sitting in third on 335.
Yeah, look, he's just going to keep his number there, and he's going to look to see as things go on whether he changed or not. It depends on how he's feeling for the day. He might be looking at those numbers and going, you know what, I really do not feel like I can press 360 today.
.230, like nothing at all for Mark Lieber.
Mark the Brick has had an outstanding first competition. 3 from 3.
Absolutely brilliant.
And ready for Arshia Ashadi of Canada.
That is quite an achievement in equipped lifting, and even more of an achievement on your first international.
And that was a great bench. Arshia Ashadi. He opened at 230, went up to 242.5. This is 255. Lists his personal best as 250.
Well, this will give him a nice little personal best on the international platform. It's always nice.
Absolutely fantastic attempt by Arshia Ashadi. Load the
3
bar
white
to
lights, and he goes 3 for
297.5
3 as well.
kilos.
That is quite an achievement, really.
Bar is loaded, and we call to the platform Milan Selinja
I'd love to get more than one lift
of
on
the
the
Czech
competition.
Republic. This will move him from 6th to 4th place. He is 2 for 2 thus far.
Here is Milan Selinga, Czechia. He's taken a big jump up to 297.5 to
Yeah.
move up to 4th place.
Trying to move up the rankings a little bit. It's good for the team. Good for him as well.
Had a much better competition this year.
Yeah, you come to each international, and you look to improve a few things. You want to improve your performance. You want to improve your ranking.
I'm a bit concerned about that left arm,
Milan Selinja has just went 3 for 3 at the World Championship.
but the referees weren't, so that's
We
fine.
raise the bar to 300 kilos. Bar is loaded. We call to the platform from Norway, Fredrik Søderberg. He is currently in
Fredrik
6th place.
Søderberg, Norway, 300 on the bar.
Looks to move
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a rough
Selinja.
start, but got his 290 on, and now jumping up another 10 kilos to move up the rankings. This will push him up to 4th. It's going to take everything he's got, though.
That's a tough one.
Just
didn't get enough drive off the chest.
Yeah, it was a bit
Also
slow.
known as a bit too heavy.
He's had a good time, though. Big smiles as he comes off.
Bar is loaded. Our next lifter is Markus Gluck of Austria. This will move him from 5th to 4th place.
You know, when you go into
Let's go, Marcus.
equipped bench competition, you have to know in yourself that you're not going to get every lift. You might not get any lift, and you've got to be comfortable with that.
Markus Gluck, Austria, 310 on the bar for the second time of asking. And he just lost the right
It
arm.
was a better start to that
no
one,
lift.
but just couldn't finish it.
We move to 337.5 for Satoshi Kase of Japan.
It'll be interesting to see if Leskovets changes his. I mean, really, he's just waiting to see his bronze medal is secure.
Bar is loaded for Satoshi. Currently sits in 7th place, betting everything on a bronze medal right here, trying to move it to 3rd with 337.5.
Great job from the platform crew. These are enormous weights to be lifting off for these guys.
Satoshi Kase, Japan, for, wow, 337.5. He opened with 280, missed 290. This must be a different shirt.
Yeah, this
Oh, a
is
drastically differently adjusted shirt.
yeah. Look, this is a bit of a Hail Mary to try and get into a bronze medal position.
Taking nearly a 50 kilo jump. You know
Yeah.
what? He's got some
He
fight
moved-
in him.
No
He
good.
moved that more than I thought he would, and the
We
shirt
remain at
didn't do a whole lot.
337.5. We call to the platform Marty Agos. Bar is loaded. This will move Marty from 9th place to 3rd
So,
place.
Marty
The bronze
Agos
medal
opened on
position.
250. He went on to miss 320. He's now going for 337.5 for a stab at a podium place.
It's a big call. He's got his best lift listed at 250. That would be an incredible achievement. It would not only put him in the bronze medal position, but what an achievement that would be.
He got it
It
off
was
the
a
chest.
That is a
big
gold medal
effort.
for
I
Marty
Not
mean, he
necessarily in the right
moved it with some
direction.
speed, didn't he?
Gentlemen, our next weight, 340 kilos.
But you know, he's got some guts to come out and try that sort of weight.
Victor Leskovich
Very much
of
so.
Ukraine is our next lifter. The bar is loaded. He is in the bronze medal position right now.
Now here we
attempting to
go.
move
We are
up
right
to
at the pointy
silver
end of the competition, and
with
this is
340
Viktor
kilos.
Leskovets,
Bar is loaded.
Ukraine. 340 on the bar. He has the bronze medal guaranteed. This is his opportunity to swap it for a silver.
He weighs in lighter, quite a bit lighter than Holler.
Wow, what a
That
fighter!
is powerful. Two whites and a red with a blue card.
We move to
There, that's overturned. That was
357.5,
locked
ladies
out.
and gentlemen.
Oh, excuse me. I thought I saw the jury reaching for the button. Yeah, they
Yeah,
have.
they have.
He never
The
locked his
jury
right arm.
has overruled Leskovic's attempt. The 340 was no good. Bar is loaded. Our lifter,
Two lifts
Thea
remain, and here's
Marius
Per
Hola.
Marius Hula,
This will be
Norway, for
first place. He is
357.5
attempting
to move
past
ahead of
Arslan
Zian Shaliev.
He's on good form
for the
today.
driver's spot.
I can see that Zian Shaliev has put a world record attempt in, but if Hula goes past, we can expect to
Yeah.
see him drop that.
I think if Hula misses this lift, though, I have a sneaking suspicion he might have a shot at 376.
I think so. Jump the press command.
He did. There was
And
no
the
press
lift is no
command.
good. We have one final attempt.
Got a bit caught up in the emotion in the moment.
376
I think it was a
kilos
moot point in the end.
for Arslan
I am looking at the Kazakhstan coach. He is not putting a change in.
No, there is no attempt change
Ladies and
going in.
gentlemen,
He's
this
going to
is
take a
an
crack at the
open
record.
world
On the
record
same
attempt.
platform as the world record holder, Leskovets, Arslan Suyunshaliev is going to try to take the open heavyweight world record at 376 kilos.
It is a big, big number. But he is looking really strong today. His 355 moved like a rocket.
It did. This is a number that most people wouldn't dream of having on their deadlift. And this man is going to take it and hold it in his hands above his own face. Equipped benchers are a different breed.
Nice touch, nice touch. Speed's good.
Oh, he's
he
lost
just
it to the
can't lock it
side.
out.
Just
That
got
was
away
so
from him.
close.
Give it up
But
for
he'd already
Arslan,
got the world
ladies and
title.
gentlemen.
There was no problem
Yeah.
with him going for that.
Stick around, we will go right to
He
the
was
award.
risking nothing. And you know, he nearly got it. That came off the chest well. Little bit of lateral shift and
Yeah.
he lost the left arm.
Once it starts to tip like that, you just can't get it back under
Oh,
control. Not at that
absolutely.
sort of weight.
So Arslan Suyunshaliev is your new heavyweight world champion at 355. Promarius Hula takes the silver with 340. Viktor Leskovets keeps his record and takes the bronze medal with 335. We have the medal ceremony coming up next. I hope you'll stick around for that. And then we have our final session of the entire 11-day competition, the super heavyweight men and women. Join us then.
Thank you, Lottie Hall, for bringing them out. Mr. Alain Hamang of Luxembourg will do the honors in presenting the awards. Here are your awards for the 120 kilo open division. Our bronze medalist with a lift of 335 kilos. From Ukraine, Viktor Leskovets. Our silver medalist with a lift of 340 kilos. From Norway, Peja Mariashola. And our gold medalist with a lift of 355 kilos and an attempt at an open world record. From Kazakhstan, Arslan Suyansheliyev. I ask that you would all rise, please. Remove your caps for the playing of the Kazakhstan national anthem. Congratulations, gentlemen. Fine work. All right, Miss Lottie Hall of Great Britain will lead them out. Let's hear from them one more time as we bring them by. All right, that wraps up session.